Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to make an origami stick figure. Now this is an original model by Jeremy Schaefer, and go check out his YouTube channel if you hadn't already. So the first step is folding the paper in half diagonally twice. So you should have this pattern. And now what you want to do is fold it in half 2 more times, but this time horizontally. So you get this pattern. Now what you want to do here is construct this base. So pinch the diagonal like this, bring it all together, and notice that the creases you just made, the horizontal ones, they now line up like this. Make a base. Now you want to divide this base up into multiple different parts. So start by folding this corner down. Doesn't matter which way it is. And then fold it again, but to the crease you just made over here. Now I know binder paper isn't the best paper to demonstrate this on, but stay with me. Now fold the bottom part of the paper down up to the middle crease. Now I understand, and since there's like many layers, try your best to hold them down so they don't slip. Now fold this bottom layer here back down. There we go. And fold this corner up. After that, fold this back down on the middle crease we made earlier, and then fold it up like this. So overall, what you're aiming for is, upon completing this, a pattern that looks generally like this. So equal lengths, you want 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles like this when you hold it like this. So yeah, once you're done, unfold the entire thing. Now this is where really like the base of the stick figure comes in. So you see these creases we just made? You want to like fold them in like this. Fold them in. As you can see here, this side. Now we do that for the 3 other sides. Like this. Now you want to keep doing this, right? This is the point where you can like stop the tutorial and just like chill for a while, because I'll be doing the same thing for the next couple seconds. And yeah, just try to keep it neat. Obviously, I'm gonna be rushing this a little since this is on a sheet of binder paper, but just keep folding it inward, and you should see these points on each corner starting to show up as you keep going. These are going to be the limbs of the stick figure. Now, if you want a tutorial that's better than this one, you should probably go watch the original, but I'm just going to demonstrate on a smaller sheet of paper since I think this model is really cool. Just keep going. And this model doesn't really require any huge size of paper, so you can just fold it wherever you want. I usually like models that are lacking enough in complexity that I can fold them on a sheet of binder paper, so I can make them in school. And yeah, keep going until you have 1 more square in the center. 2 more squares in the center, actually. As you can see here, actually I don't know if you can see, but there's there's 2 rings, one outer ring and one inner ring. You want to like stop here and like just like press this inward, right? You know the bird base we made? You know the base we made in the beginning when we had the diagonal folds and the horizontal folds? Just do that again, but here. And you should see this part extrude. So now what you want to do, open it up a little bit, flatten this part, fold it inward. All right. So now you should have this 4-limbed creature. And you might be thinking, how do you make this into a stick figure? Well, that's simple. First, take 1 layer, expand it, and like fold it like this. Okay, you don't need to be very precise. Fold it like this. And you should already see the head starting to take shape. Just crease it more, right? Crease it more, and you should see the head. Now, if you really want to, this is for detailing, you could take something and shape the head out a bit more, or you could just fold it naturally. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the general head of the stickman. Now, if this doesn't make sense, you could like go earlier. And this also does deviate from the original model, but this is a simpler version. As for the arms, to shape the fingers, just do this. Fold this flap down horizontally. Fold it down so it looks like a little fist. And fold the entire arm in half. Do the same for the other arm. And yeah, that's two of our limbs done. Now for the legs, this is an optional step. You can open this part of the legs, and you see this middle crease near the bottom of the stickman? You could fold like this. Okay, this is completely optional, and create this little flap down here. Now this flap will be useful later, but for the legs, similar. First, fold the entire thing in half. Okay, then fold a portion of it upward, like this. So you have a little leg here. Do the same thing for the other side. Yeah, here we have a stickman. But what's this flap for? Well, if you move the flap, the stickman can move its legs, and that's pretty cool. It's like an introduction to more complex motion origami. And yeah, that's the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed. And if this wasn't enough for you, you can go to the original creator's channel. I highly recommend checking him out. And yeah, have a good one. Subscribe.